Ludicrous feed is proudly sponsored by Carloop Data and KOBA Car Insurance. Morning everyone from Dongqian Lake here in Ningbo, China. We are on day number 4 of the ZEEKR Australian Media Tour. And I'm going to try out this thermal bath here in the courtyard of my hotel room at the Howard Johnson here in Ningbo. And you can see there's a hot spring faucet on this side, and then it's cold water on that side. And I'm going to fill this bath up. It feels absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I'm hopping and have a bath this morning before the day. Should be good. And it's actually quite peaceful surroundings here amongst nature. Nice change from all the concrete and high-rise that we've been seeing around. Quite pleasant. Up go the shades. A little bit of cover from the rain. And you can see the steam rising. My bath is almost ready. Alright, well, as I enjoy this thermal bath, I'll let you know that this morning we are transferring to Hangzhou, which I think is another 2-hour bus ride. And then we'll be spending some time at the flagship store, the ZEEKR flagship store at Westlake, and there'll be a media Q&A session and hopefully a walk around of some of the vehicles as well, particularly the ZEEKR X, the one coming to Australia. So should be good this morning. Stay tuned, more content to come. Alright, time for my breakfast walk around. Congee, which is probably what I'm going to have. Ooh, look at all the condiments. Yum. Some more broth. Some bowls in there. Ooh, look at all the bowls. Looks tasty. Let's have a look at this side first. Ooh, got some hot dishes. That looks good. Ooh, some fried delicacies. Chips, more youtiao, spring roll, crackers. Oh, might try some of those. Oh, rice cake. Oh, wow. That looks spectacular. It's a pretty hot kitchen in there. Wow. Noodle station. Central, I guess, Western station. East meets West a little bit. Fruit, breads, nice. Alright, so here we are in Hangzhou at the ZEEKR flagship store in Westlake, and we've got a few cars to review today or talk about and walk around, but we'll focus primarily on the cars entering the Australian market, namely the ZEEKR X and also the ZEEKR 009. Yeah, the X will be the one that comes first, and then followed by the 009, hopefully a few months later. So again, all the specs and colors I talk about in this video have not yet been confirmed. I guess we can only use the Chinese specs as reference, but hopefully they'll be very similar. Anyway, so the ZEEKR X is based on the same platform as the Volvo EX30, and then the 009 is actually based on a new platform. It's also got the new Qilin battery as well. And we'll talk about that in a second. The ZEEKR X will be NMC battery chemistry. We'll have a battery pack of 66 kilowatt hours, 64 nominal, and a range somewhere between 400 to 440 WLTP. 0 to 100 times of 3.7 to 5.8, depending on whether it's a rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive variant, as in dual motor. We'll confirm that, of course, when this is released and launched in Australia. So let's go through some of the details of this car. So that is the detail around the front here. We've got the front camera there, we've got the air intake area, and then some side curtains here on either side. I do quite like the lights across the top here. It's quite good. And then we've got some wheel arches being covered by this black trim here. The wheels are 19-inch Continentals at the moment on this car. 235, 19. And the detail there with the ZEEKR. And sensors all over the car too, which is nice. And this is a gloss finish, as you can see. Cameras again under the wing mirror. And the mirrors are actually reminiscent of the Polestar, sort of all the way to the edge, as you can see in this mirror here. We'll keep going around the car. And this is a glass roof in this trim, so I guess we'll find out whether that comes standard in the cars that come to Australia. Detail down here, we've got a bit of a design here. Feels like the car is moving forward. And let's have a look at the charge port. So let's push that. Opens up automatically. That's nice. Now this is the charging standard in China, so obviously we'll get the CCS2, but the status lights here as well. So yeah, different colors represent the status of the charging. And then to close it, push that once again. Okay, so around the back here, we've got nice detail up here. And then we've got actually a rear wiper, which is nice. I quite like having a rear wiper in hatchbacks. Improves visibility. We've got quite a thin rear window there. I guess we'll see what the practicalities of that are like driving in the real world. It was a bit hard to assess on the track, obviously, no one behind us. Love that ZEEKR look there. It's illuminated, so that'd be good for nighttime. And the lights across the back here too. Gives it all a very, very premium feel. And that's what, I guess, what ZEEKR is after, in line with their sister companies like Polestar and Volvo under the Geely brand. There you go, ZEEKR X. So who says there's no Model X in Australia? It's been brought back thanks to ZEEKR. And good to know that ZEEKR X has also achieved a 5-star Euro NCAP rating for 2024. So that's really important. Glad they put that sticker there. All right, let's have a look at the boot. So the button's actually here above where you think it would be. Normally I sort of reach for something down here, but that's quite innovative. Let's have a look. Okay, and then you've got the button there to press when you want to bring it back down again. See there? Quite a small window there at the back. And you've got the window up here. Okay, and having a look at the boot. So, all right, so the configuration here in China is 40-20-40. Yeah, so this I think is a parcel shelf, so this could probably sit here like that. Yeah, there you go, it's on now, so that acts as a parcel shelf, which comes off if needed. And now let's have a look underneath this floor. There's a second floor down here, so extra bit of storage there if needed as well. No spare that I can see in this car for now. Let's just press this button here to close it again. Hopefully it's a nice soft close. Yeah, nice. I love the fact that the lights come on after that. Okay, so those who follow my channel will know that I like to do the door close test. First of all, the button to open the door is very reminiscent of the Ford Mustang marquee. I reviewed that a few weeks ago. But open, you push that, and it actually springs open for you too. So that's kind of like a 45-degree angle. Can you shut this door? Let's have a look. Not really. It's which is good, I guess. You don't want to slam the door. Might injure someone, but if I slam it harder, no, it's still there's a bit of resistance as I push it, and then it'll just soft close on you, which is good. And it's also a frameless door as well, so that's a glass, as you can see. All right, let's have a look at the back. I'm sure the back door is the same as well, so let's push that. Okay. This one, does that spring open? Oh, hang on. Let's try that one more time. So push that. Okay, so that doesn't spring open, unlike the front one. But you can pull that open. Tiny bit of resistance. What happens if I close this harshly? So you can slam the back one. Can you do a soft close on the back door? Let's have a look. Okay, try that one more time. Okay, so that's only a half close, so it doesn't quite fully shut. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know, actually. That's why I do these real-world tests. Okay, so this the interior actually looks quite plush. I like it. Look at that. That feels really soft. I've got a thing for soft interiors. It just gives it that extra premium feel. So I'm glad that's got that nice soft interior. Again, can't confirm the specs and the trims just yet for the Australian market, but I like what I'm seeing here at the moment. So I do also like these the trim here for the window controls too. That's quite lovely. That's really quite lovely. It's very minimalistic, but in a good way, I think. You know, it's still got the premium feel about it, but also it's kind of a balance between the two, isn't it? And that's quite good. Hard plastics down here near the foot wells, that's fine. You've got the ZEEKR plate down here, and it says here, designed in Gothenburg in Sweden. Okay, it's important. And then down here, we've got electronic seat controls, lumbar support, and then the usual back and slide forward and so on. And then you've got the mat here too, also with the ZEEKR branding. Everything I feel about ZEEKR is quite premium. The accessories, the car, the trims, they've done a really good job, really good job. We'll check out the Frunk in a second, so yes, hopefully I won't forget that. Okay, so let's have a quick comment about the seat. Again, feels quite plush. Nice materials there, that's really quite nice and soft and really nice to touch. And same with the steering wheel as well, that's a really lovely feel. The stitching is good as well. All right, let's hop into the car. Okay, let me slide my seat back so I've got more room to show you stuff. Now again, the infotainment screen might be different to what we get in Australia, because obviously this is all built for the Chinese market, but yeah, all that kind of stuff is yet to be confirmed at this stage. I think there's probably a head-up display too, Riz.
Yeah, it appears that way, yeah.
Yeah, you can see the equipment for it anyway. Didn't see that during the track ride, but again, that was probably changed for the track potentially. Hey, well look at this, I didn't see this before during the track session. There's a little pouch here. A magnetic pouch to store stuff in. Sunglasses? No, too small for sunglasses. ZEEKR branding. Speaking of no sunglass holder, that's okay. Nice lighting around there. That's quite nice. Everything seems really premium. Hello there. Is yours someone, Riz?
Oh,
flip out? Yeah, it does. Let's see if this extends out this way. Okay, so that's stationary.
Yep.
So it clips back in. Not a digital mirror on this particular trim, just the standard mirror, which is good. And the view to the back there seems okay. I guess for the car this size, it's probably enough. Again, we'll need that real-world drive one day. All right, so the steering wheel again, nice ZEEKR badging. Interesting buttons here on the steering wheel. That's something I didn't notice on the track day because I was focused on driving, but yeah, that's cool. So I guess that saves space down here in the center console, having the buttons here, important buttons like, you know, demister controls for front and back, and then lock, boot, and 360 camera as well. So there you go, that brings up the 360 camera view. Okay, switch that around, nice, cool. And then you've got the center binnacle screen or drive cluster screen, which I personally quite like having that in front of you when you're driving. That's I know some of it's kind of polarizing between, for example, Tesla owners and others who, you know, Tesla Model 3, Model Y doesn't have that center area, but I think it's still a good thing to have. As we still move towards EV transitioning, people coming from ICE cars who are used to having a binnacle screen, it's not a bad thing. Okay, so we've got the gear shaft here, or gear stick, right, on the right hand. And then across here is probably the indicate stalk on the left and right. Yeah, you can see that. It's good. And look, it correlates with the picture on the screen too. That's nice. Cool. A little car too, rotating around. So I'm sure there's visualizations too for driving as well. So if Riz shuts his door, let's see what happens. Yeah, nice. Okay, so then the maps come up. That's nice. Yep. So your gear controls, range, and then this is probably driver monitoring. You can just see the two eyes there on the screen, which is not present, by the way. So that's an artifact from the camera. I can't see those two eyes. And then you've got two controls like that. And my Chinese isn't good enough to read all that. So yeah, it just sort of runs through the maps, range, computer, music, and then air conditioning. So yeah, there's the trip computer there with efficiency. And on this side, it's voice control. So you know, again, I've seen the ZEEKR staff here use voice control in Mandarin. That's pretty cool to watch.
So looks very similar to the Tesla interface, but it's got its own feel to it. You can see a lot of the apps are already there. What do you think, Tom?
Yeah, I mean, you know, this is obviously a ZEEKR design interface instead of Android Automotive. So I wonder whether they'll have their own app store or ecosystem to download apps, that kind of facility. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, lots of apps there to play with. That's the efficiency and range computer there, and trip computer, and then you've got the air conditioning there. Yeah, so it seems pretty user friendly and sort of intuitive in how it looks. So good to see some thought has been put into it. And all the controls here are down here as well. So we'll do a proper walkthrough of the infotainment screen. I think once the car lands in Australia, then it becomes more relevant to us for the Australian buying population. And then the door control's actually here. So see that? Again, that opens out for you for the driver. And it shuts as well. Yeah, nice. Okay, and then, I should probably talk about the sound system up here. So it's Yamaha. Again, whether it's for premium or for the base, I'm not sure at this stage. But that's quite a nice feel there across the front. Another speaker there. And then across there too on the passenger side. All very premium. I keep saying this, but it's true. It does look very nice. All soft materials here on the dash. And down here, this is interesting here. So check this out. This is actually a bag hook. So you can, I don't know, hook something small here. Oh, a handbag. Yeah, okay. So that can dangle there, right? Gotcha. Or you can just minimize it like that. Nice. USB-C port. Tells you how fast it is, 27 watts. And 60 watt control pad. So your input for control pad for games.
Or anything that you can interact with the screen.
Karaoke mic.
Yeah, probably it, yeah.
And then a little pouch here as well. What's here? This is like a manual for ZEEKR. Okay, let's have a look at the storage space down here. So we've got a cup holder, and that actually extends out. See that? It's like double cup holder. And then you've got a bit of storage down here too. It's like a privacy screen, so that can retract accordingly. And then you've got probably wireless charging, I would think, down here. 50 watts. So it's nice that they tell you how fast it is. And that feels soft too. I don't know if I can capture that. When you put your hand in there, feel that, Riz?
Yeah.
It's soft, right?
I wonder if it has cooling as well.
Ah.
So I'm not looking for that.
Yeah, for the phone maybe, just to help it cool down. Yeah, this folds up, so you can access down here. Okay, nice. Let's have a look. Open this out here, and there is a storage bin down here as well. So extra bit of storage. Oh, how'd you access that, Riz? How did you? Oh, on your side.
So there's
a button there.
Here, but
Whole thing moves. The whole console actually moves. Do that again. And then, yeah, even the storage area moves too. So you could potentially slide across.
Yeah.
Slide across, right. And look, your seat actually has calf support too.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, okay. I'll have to check that out when I go over there. But that's good, having that calf support. That's very nice. Just do that one more time. I like seeing this move. That's really awesome. Nice. Oh, check this out too. There's a puddle light projection on the floor here. Look at that. Is that like a game? I was going to hit those things. And Actually, Riz, do you want to pop the frunk? Let's have a look at the frunk. Boom. I still love that logo. I love it. Hey, look at that. There's no latch. No. It's good. It's actually like lift. Yeah. Right. It's just, yeah, no old school ice latch. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Frunk is possibly a bit small, I would think. Let's see what's underneath here. Oh, okay. Could be a compressor kit. Yeah. It's a good place to put it. Okay. And we've got wiper fluid there. Bit small. That's my only thing I'll say about it. Probably puts a charging cable in there. That's possibly it, yeah. Now to close it, haven't yet seen an automatic or powered frunk yet at this stage. And then secondary shut. Okay, let's see if the passenger door is also soft close. Sure is, yep, good to know. And then again, pop out with the button. But this is not as, it doesn't open out as much. You see that? It's a far more acute angle, whereas the driver's side is 45. So I wonder whether you can actually customize the angle of the pop out. That's something we'll have to look at on launch in Australia. This is nice and big, that's huge. That's huge for the glass. That's one of the biggest window controls I've seen, actually. I like that. Okay, and a bit of door storage down here, same on the driver's side too. And see that calf support I was talking about with when Riz was sitting here? I like that a lot. And the whole seat moves back. Okay, that extends out. Okay, extra support, and then it tilts back. Oh, right. Is that the zero gravity they're talking about? Yeah, this is the zero gravity function. It literally tilts back like that. That's awesome. So, and this must be a 4-seat configuration. I mean, it has to be, right? Yeah, so this must be the 4-seat configuration, because when I pop this door open, see how this seat folds up? Yeah, I don't know whether this will come to Australia. I'm not sure if it'll pass ADRs, Riz. But that's fun. That's cool. I mean, I might do that again so I can show you guys what that looks like in person. Let's wind this window down. Let's see this whole thing in action here. So, okay, let's do that one more time. So let's fold it up. Okay, so dentist chair goes up. And then, what happens with this seat? It must automatically fold out. Yeah, it does. See that? Now that's only for the front passenger seat. The driver's seat obviously doesn't have that function. Okay, so Riz is going to sit in the back seat, and then I'm going to do that again and see whether it actually prevents me from doing so. Sorry, Riz, if I crush you, we can still be friends, right?
Well, best of friends.
No, that's a good safety feature because it can detect a human, and there's no way this can fold up, so that's good. Riz is alive for another day, thank goodness. Okay, so Rob's got an idea. We're going to put something lighter, like it's still valuable, like Rob's camera. So Rob, I'm sorry if this gets crushed, but hopefully you've got fast reflexes. Let's do that. Oh, stop. No, we don't want to crush his camera. Whew, okay.
Must be weight sensitive.
Yeah, it must be. Okay, that's an expensive camera, so we'll stop that just in time. That's good to know. Yeah, so with this door again, it's actually quite weighty. So I'll see if I can shut this fully. Okay, so I can still slam it, but there's still a bit of resistance there. And if I so if I slam it, it's okay. But if I sort of half close it, it still obviously catches it and then it sort of does the rest for me with a soft close. So I might experience this. Let's have a look at the zero gravity. See the seat behind me collapsing again. Oh, this is lovely. I feel like I'm about to go to the dentist though, that's the only thing. But I can see how comfortable this would be for your passenger. If, let's say for example, if Riz is driving, and I want to chill out and just enjoy his driving. He did great work on the track yesterday, so it was very comfortable. And then I just sit back up again. Yeah, so Riz just reminded me that in Chinese markets, there's the option of actually moving this whole screen across. I don't think that's going to come to Australia. In fact, I think they said that to us in the presentation. It's probably not going to come to Australia. But for their domestic market here, this whole screen moves across. So you can actually watch entertainment here for the passenger. And that's legal in China to watch in a moving vehicle, whereas in Australia, I don't think it is. So it's a shame for the passengers anyway. And look, you can entertainment pretty good screen res. That's very high res.
High resolution.
Yeah, that's very impressive.
One of the things the ZEEKR team did mention that what they're doing is trying to have their features like this moving screen or the zero gravity seats actually tested in markets like China, where they can make improvements on it, and then if it goes well, and if it's something that is legally allowed in other markets, they would potentially be trialing it out in other markets as well. So these cars are over-the-air updates. They do have them, which means that owners should be able to get these over-the-air updates. Obviously, zero gravity seats and the movement of screen may not be the case, but other features will be coming globally as well when these cars eventually land.
Yeah, obviously test for the domestic market and then see which markets can allow for those updates or upgrades, and then hopefully Australia will be one of those markets for those really cool features. And before we move to the second row, have a look at this ZEEKR Charger. That's pretty cool, huh? It's so well designed. I love it. It's yeah, they really put a lot of thought into design of their products. Just makes everything very appealing to the eye, and you kind of want to use it because it looks so good. Okay, so we're going to go in the second row, have a look again. More storage down here. Lovely seats. Love the trim here. That's really good, really nice. Pull down center armrest. So again, this, oh, go for it. Do you want to open that? Ah, pops open. Yeah, right. Nice. Okay, a little extra little bit. Oh, USB charging.
C and USB-A.
C and A, lovely. Okay, and that hides away too. And then drink holders there. And I think there's more ports here, maybe. Okay, that's blank for now. Okay, maybe that's a future feature. Yeah, maybe. Now, of course, this is a 4-seater, which we won't get in Australia. We'll get the 5 seats in Australia because we don't have the zero gravity. Just quickly before I talk about legroom, the front passenger side has got powered controls as well, including lumbar support as well, and presumably calf support. Whether we get the calf support in Australia, we'll find out. Okay, so we've moved that forward, and I'll check the back once again. So now, with the seat in a more appropriate position, me being 175 centimeters, again you can slam this door, you've got actually 2 fists lengths between my knees and the front of that seat. So I think it's probably reasonable for a longish road trip. And then we've got this trim here, that's quite nice. Nice seat backing, nice and soft materials there. Yeah, interesting down here is, I don't see a flat floor, but again, I don't know, maybe Australian trim will be different. Yeah, to do with the fact that this is a 4-seater car rather than 5 seats, which we'll get in Australia. So again, we'll confirm that when we get that at launch. Floor is, probably okay for an EV, given that it's got a skateboard chassis for the battery pack. And look at this, I've never seen this before, a diagonal sleeve. That's diagonal on both sides too. Isofix anchors, which I presume we'll get in Australia too for child seats. Yep. And then we could pull down that, just thanks Riz, to access the back. There we go. Okay, Riz has just spotted that there's illumination here on the door panels as well. And also on the front as well, no? Oh yeah, the front's lit up as well, see? You just see it there. We didn't appreciate that at the front when we were in there, but you can certainly see that more clearly a bit further away. And the front, the light bar across the front, the RGB LED lighting, is actually lit up at the moment too, in white. And then of course there's the glass panoramic roof as well. No sunroof, it's just one big glass roof. Hopefully there'll be accessories for sunshades. We know Australian summers can get quite hot. Hopefully they're UV and IR treated as well. We'll confirm that for you on launch. And the lights at the back here, I just touch like that. Obviously being glass roof, there's no lights up here. So that's good to know. Just spotted the aircon vent here too as well. We'll have to check whether the trims get seat heating at the back. So we've got aircon vents here, and there's an aircon vent on the side as well. Now again, because we don't get the official specs just yet for the Australian market, I can't confirm whether the seats are vent or heated at this stage, so we'll just leave that for the time being until we do. Okay, so just to finish off with the ZEEKR X, there'll be 2 trims. We talked about that a little bit at the beginning. There's rear-wheel drive and there's all-wheel drive. Rear-wheel drive is 200 kilowatts, and the extra front motor being 115 kilowatts will make the combined total 315 kilowatts for the all-wheel drive dual motor variant. somewhere between 3.7 to 5.8 seconds for 0 to 100 times, depending which trim you get, obviously, rear-wheel drive versus all-wheel drive. Oh yeah. That's cool. Back it goes, back it goes. Okay, so watch this. Andrew's going to put his foot on the brake, and then the door will shut. Nice. So a quick note about the X also too is that there's not a lot of piano black throughout the car, so that is really good to know. Particularly the high touch areas here, there's not a lot of that, which is very good in my opinion. Okay, so we've got the HUD switched on in the car, and you can see there's video coming through to the screen there onto the windshield. And thanks, Rob. He's holding up a t-shirt for us there. You can just see that a bit clearer there. Thanks very much. Okay, watch this. So that can actually change its intensity as well. So slide up, and watch, you can change the RGB lighting as well internally.
Tom's favorite color, which is peach.
Peach. Yep. Yep.
Maybe
Fuchsia, hot pink. I don't mind that either.
Yeah, let's go to Riz's favorite color.
Yellow. Dancing yellow.
Do red again?
Red.
Red.
To blue?
Wow.
It is shimmering. Look, you can see the light shimmering there too, in real life.
Even on the door.
See how the lights are shimmering back here as well? That's very cool. Okay, so let's move on from the X to the 009, which is also coming to Australia a few months after the X. And there are two variants in China. There's the, I guess the base model, which is 116 kilowatt hours, and the long range, which is 140 kilowatt hours. We're thinking probably range of between 500 to say 550 kilometers between the two specs. And both actually have a 400 kilowatt powertrain. Both are all-wheel drive. Both can do 0 to 100 in 4.5 seconds. And Riz and I experienced that on the track yesterday. It really can go that quick. It really shouldn't be going that quick, but it does go that quick and handles like a small car. It's just insane. It's an incredible car to drive. And it's very smooth as well for the passenger, even though it goes so quick. We've certainly sat in this car being transferred around China so far, and I can tell you what, it's a really good ride. We should tell you too that the car is based on the Qilin battery chemistry, QILIN, and it's CATL. It's a mix of LFP and ternary materials, 800 volt architecture, I believe, as well, so capable of fast charging. That's a new generation of battery. But first, let's have a look at the charging port. Also automatic. There's actually two charging ports as well, so this one at the back as well does the same thing. Also automatic. I assume when it comes to our market, it'll be one for AC and DC potentially. And this is such a luxurious people mover. It's unbelievable. Let's have a look inside. So, like I said, we've sat in here a few times, and there's just so many features to cover. But it really is designed also for passengers too, obviously. But yeah, I think this will do well, given there's not that many EV people movers at the moment in the Australian market. So I think it'll do really well. So I might just quickly sit in this for you. Oh, so luxurious, really quite comfy. Elevated driving position. Got NFC, wireless charging presumably, gear shift, cup holders, screen in the middle. Really lovely finish. This is like a high-end people mover, airport transfer kind of vehicle. This is really what it's tailored for. Yamaha sound system, more controls up here. And sunroof too. Let's see whether we can open that. Yes, we can. Put more light in here. And these are huge. So it'll be fun to pick up Riz from the airport when he comes to Sydney every now and then. Controls down here. Comfy, Riz?
Yep, very.
Oh, look at this storage down here. Oh, and USB-C charging ports. ×2. 12 volt in there too. Is that shut if I press this? No, manual shut. Okay, let's have a look at the back seats. That is really plush, really, really nice. Powered seat controls. Powered seat controls on your side, Riz, too? Yep, cool. All right. ZEEKR door handles. Opening up. Oh, these captain's chairs, executive seats are just next level. They're so lovely. Storage here. Got air conditioning vents there, USB-A and an HDMI cable, presumably with a screen up here that you can project to. Let's have a look. Look at that. That's how you're feeling the love as the passenger. Interactive there. That is so good. Yeah, presumably that's what the HDMI cable or HDMI port is for. And you can adjust the seats from here as well. And let's have a look at these armrests. Also have a airline style tray table that pops up. Have a look at that. So plush, so plush. Drink holders there too. And this is Napa leather in this trim, I've been told. Let's have a seat. And this will be in hopefully 6 or 7 seat configuration too. Good for extended families too. Lighting up here with air conditioning vents and light across the side there. And I assume this also opens up to internal camera. Check this out. Door opens. Very smooth. Oh, and the seat goes back as well for easy entry. And then you can push this button to go forward. Push that to go back. Footwell vents. So this button here, I push that forward, it covers all the controls. Okay, Riz is going to climb in.
Yeah.
Yeah, seat recline. Nice. Is that for the calf support? Oh yeah, there we go. Calf support goes up. Feet go up. Seat goes forward. Riz is going to fall asleep. How comfortable is that, huh?
That is
Forward recline.
negative gravity.
Negative G. He is happy and comfortable. Check this out, remote control tucked in there for the screen up there. Some presets as well, so that's like for full recline. So down I go as well to join Riz. And then this one to return back to where I was. M1, M2 for seat position maybe. Oh, okay. Seat heating. Seat vent. Nice. Have both on at the same time. Interesting. Oh, this could be massage. Yeah, massage function. Yeah, different modes. A full experience. And you can switch intensity as well. 3, 2, 1. And see, there's a clock as well. And lights pop out. Okay, seat slide forward so we can check out the back. 3rd row. ZEEKR badging there as well. Very easy to climb in. These seats are absolutely gorgeous. Cup holder. Oh, couple of buttons here. And then you've got USB-C port as well. Yeah, nice. And up here, lights, aircon vent, lights across the front as well. Coat hook. This must be extra storage. Okay, let's open the boot. Camera's here, camera there. Let's see, is there a button here? Yes, there is. Okay, let's open the boot. Let's have a look. I think there's probably enough storage, I think. Big enough, even with the 3rd row up, but like there'll be so much space if the 3rd row is down, right? And I think you could probably pull these straps, I would think, to release. Push down like that. And then pull them back up like this. Nice. And then below the subfloor area, emergency kit. Lighting there. And 12-volt plug there as well. Okay, let's shut it. This is a huge door, so I'm going to get out of the way. Beeping, make sure you're out of the way. 009. What a beast. ZEEKR. Okay, so we've done the cars that are coming to Australia. Let's have a look at the 2 cars that we won't be getting at this stage. This is the 007, which is one of my favorites actually. And I do like my sedans, and this one just stands out. It just screams luxury and premium. So it's just Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. And then the 001, which seems to be a crowd favorite. It's just like the shooting brake, or the large hatch, I guess, which we'll go through a bit later on. Let's have a look at some of the specs here on the board. So 007, 0 to 100 2.84, 800 volt architecture for charging, 870 kilometers CLTC. So for WLTP, you're probably looking closer to 600, I think. And then the 001, crowd favorite, like I said, the shooting brake slash large hatch, 0 to 100 in 3.3 seconds. We certainly felt that on the track. It's very quick. 800 volt architecture as well. 750 kilometers CLTC, so probably maybe 550 WLTP. Wow, check out the Stargate lights. So that is a cool feature of the 007. Okay, let's pop in. Again, the door pops out. Wow, this is just phenomenal. This is like next level luxury. Some of the tones that we saw in the X are also here as well, with the design of the door handle controls. The seats look amazing, very premium. Steering wheel is also very similar to the X in terms of the buttons. Binnacle screen, drive cluster screen looks a bit different. Looks like it's a bit more in the shape of the steering wheel. See that? It's sort of a bit more curved as opposed to a square. And same sort of RGB LED lighting across the front too. And let's shut the door with the brake. That's so good. And my seat moves forward as well at the same time. Oh, okay. Let's move back a bit. You can see the screen is actually tilted in my direction, but I think if you use 4 fingers, see that swivels back towards the middle. I'm not sure whether, no, it can't go towards RIS, it's just in that neutral position. Wireless phone charging. Got drink holders, I think this shuts too, yep. Really good solid materials, like really quite premium. And then armrest, USB-C charging. It's such a shame we're not getting this one. This is gorgeous. It's funny when we turn the air conditioning on, fragrance is emitting from the vents too. Yeah, ZEEKR sound system there. Extra vents too. Sound system speaker. More speakers there. It's lovely res, it's really nice. Alcantara up the top here. Yep, usual controls. Mirror. Door button open. Okay, let's open this. And the same premium feel down here. USB-C ports there. It's amazing how good this looks. Pull that down. Ooh, look at that, lid for that. Bit of storage there, and cup holders open up. Very nice. Isofix child anchors. Okay, let's open the charge port. Nice and smooth. And then we press that to close it. Okay, let's have a look at the boot. Love the ZEEKR illuminated logo there. And the button is here underneath there. And 60/40 split. And storage here. And then subfloor area here as well. Extra bit of storage too. And I'm going to press this button. And it shuts with a soft close, I think. Michelin Pilot Sport 20-inch to 55/40, so quite thick wheels. Lots of cameras, one there. Repeater there. Okay, finally, the 001. Let's have a look. Cameras. Flush door handles. Also, auto opening. This is quite wide angle. Surely you can set what angle you want this to open at. Also soft close. Let's check the back one. Yep, also auto opening. Oh, soft close at the back as well. Okay. 5-star end cap. ZEEKR badging. Lights at the back. We're starting to see a common theme here with ZEEKR illuminated badging. Lights look good. I love a wagon. I love a shooting brake. I wish they would come back into fashion. They're just so much more versatile, aren't they? Because of the boot space. You're not too high off the ground, so it's still... Look at that space, that's incredible. It is a huge storage area. I mean, my Model S is kind of a big hatch / shooting brake, but I love the fact that it's so big in the boot. It's so versatile. And then this sheet actually comes off too, so you've got extra storage down here. And this can actually slide down, so you've got that extra bit of room. Very versatile. And you've got a plug there, and the seats fold down too. Yeah, look at that one, and this one too. Nice. That's a 12-volt outlet there. This might actually be V2L. Yes, it is. That's V2L right there. Because Chinese plugs are the same as ours in Australia. It's good to know. Yeah. That's, I just love the room. That'd be so good to go to a, I don't know, hardware store or furniture shop. And then just shut like that. Big fan of the wagon. Big fan. Got to open the Chargeport, right? Nice. Shut that again. I don't know, something very, very mesmerising about watching automated Chargeport door opening and closing. Okay, so we've spotted these buttons here, and I think there's air suspension or something to help to lower the back of the car if you're putting something heavy into the boot. Okay, so Rob's going to hold his hand there for us as a guide. So the suspension is all the way down at the moment, and then Riz is going to push the button for us. Go for it. And we can measure in fists how high that actually goes. Okay, so now we're
about there, yeah.
about there. So that's probably a good, what, 7 centimeters? Yeah. I saw three of your knuckles, so yeah, at least 6 to 7 centimeters. Okay, let's have a look at the driver's seat real quick. I won't spend too much time, given that we don't get this car, unfortunately. Just whet your appetite a bit back home, so you can petition ZEEKR to bring this to Australia. I certainly will be. Let's climb in. And again, this binnacle cluster screen is very much like the 007, a bit different from the X. Beautiful steering wheel, controls. You've got the wipers, indicators, screen again, same sort of thing, tilted towards me, I assume. There you go. And tilt it back. Yep, buttons across the middle here this time, as opposed to being on the steering wheel, so that's different. Wireless charging, gear controls, volume knob, drink holders, storage, and then, yep, back seat here, controls, buttons, seat recline, and air conditioning vent. The interior lighting in this car is just also next level. It's just wonderful, really nice to see. Lovely premium materials too. Okay, so second row review real quick. We've got a screen here, which is great, keeps the kids entertained, adjusting the music for themselves. Again, I just can't get over the fact that this is such a premium finish on the inside. It's just unbelievable. Oh, so good. Air conditioning vents, beautiful trim here. And check this out, for the passenger side, you can actually move the seat for them if you want to get out easier. But you can also move your own seat too, so you can actually, via power controls, move the seat, right? That's really cool. And the door controllers here. Soft close. Let me show you the other side again for the seat control. So these buttons here. Seat goes up. Seat goes down. Nice. Yamaha sound system. Seems to be a common theme for the ZEEKR range. Partnership with Yamaha. Okay, so now we are done with the cars. Let's have a quick look at some of the merch that ZEEKR have on offer for its customers. Some cool t-shirts there. ZEEKR branded headrest, pillow. And over here we've got some tea cups there, tea set, flask. This little droid is kind of prevalent throughout its merchandise range. Suitcase. Some more merch up here. Hangzhou ZEEKR Club. Nice. Some cups, I think. Some merch down here as well. Flasks, tumblers, ZEEKR box, ZEEKR shirts, ZEEKR everything. Ooh, ZEEKR rug, ZEEKR basketball, 3.8 seconds. This is lovely. And a little camping set here too, all ZEEKR branded, and all very high quality as well, I must say. Some of the highest quality merch I've seen from an automotive brand. Really, really good. Some ZEEKR socks. Nice. And then some more across here as well as I pan. ZEEKR bag. ZEEKR basketball again. Badminton set. T-shirts. I've got a bag from ZEEKR. Thank you very much. 3.8 second cup. Notebooks, I think. Flasks, cups, and more merch over here as well. Very nice. All right, I think that's just made my trip, seeing the entire ZEEKR range in the showroom there, being able to walk around, touch and feel all the buttons, feel the premium materials for myself. So very happy now. Thanks to the ZEEKR team here for letting me do this today. So much appreciated. Hope you enjoyed that as well.